Hello YouTube! For those of you who don't know me, my name is Flack and welcome back to Scribblenauts Unlimited. Last time we went to Anaphora Falls where we found some hidden treasure, helped a shaman create a hurricane using a beatbox, helped an elephant learn how to paint, gave a few monkeys some human partners, and even cooked a guy using the sun. Yeah. Now this time we will be going to the ruins of Ellipsis. So there's 7 shards here and 1 starite. Depending on how long this video may go, I think we may be getting into some bonus shards. Anyways, let's go! Okay, we got some chimps here, a crystal rib cage, some ants. Okay, so down here, we have this fertilizer and this plant. This Enseti. Does anyone know how to pronounce that? Anyways, we've got this botanist over here. This carnivorous plant may hold the cure for many diseases, but I can't get it to bloom. Okay, why don't we just do what we did back on Edward's farm all the way in episode 1? Yeah, it's been this long. Let's give it some rain. No, the rain won't work. Okay, so how about we pick up this fertilizer and we... How about we make it a healthy Ensete. Can't get to bloom. Okay, how about I make a bee. Yep, a bee. And yep, apparently that made it bloom. And now apparently the botanist has another Starite Shard for us. Help! Now it hungers for something bigger. Feed the plant before it gets me. Something bigger, huh? How about we make a gargantuan elephant to feed it with? A gargantuan edible elephant. There we go. Nope, that doesn't work apparently. A gargantuan steak. Yep. Give it that. A red thumb. Heh. I know we could get that. And now she has her cure and the stars are collected. Now down to these huge anthill. Our leader has died. Create a new leader suitable for us. A new leader. Huh. Well, they have queen ants, so how about I make a queen? Just a regular queen. Or I make one of the ants a queen. Okay. Okay, so let's do this again. There we go. And, yep, apparently she's queen of the ants. And there's a starry mission. Better remember that. Large ginkgo. Wonder if these birds have anything for... Oh, this one. I'm so plain. Add an adjective to me so I can fit in. An adjective, huh? Okay, how about I make you very awesome? How about I make you fire breathing? Yep, you're a fire breathing pigeon now. Go be awesome. Why aren't you joining him? You're a fire breathing pigeon. Oh well. How about I make him rainbow? And apparently that makes him unique enough. Although, to be fair, he actually looks like he fits in now. And now we have a crystal huge rib cage. Huh. Wonder if it's referencing that 4th Indiana Jones movie. I think we may have to pick it up for later. Give me something to help me study these chimps. Okay. How about I just make her furry? I mean, it worked for me in the previous episode, but it's not working for her here. Okay. How about I give her a banana? And yep, that works. Primate research. Bringing our total up to 44, nice. Now down here we have this necromancer. Help me find the crystal bones of King Ellipsis. Huh, guess that's what I'm holding. Okay, so how about we give this to her? And looks like this is a mission where we have to go all over and collect the things. Oh. Green cryptozoologists. Well, I think she was just a regular cryptozoologist earlier. Help, I can't get past these crazy darts. And crazy these darts are! Apparently every single time you get hit by one of these, it adds another adjective to you. At completely random. And they're being fired by this hula dancer. How about... and who keeps operating them. How about I give him an adjective so I can stop? How about I make him asleep? Yep, he can't work on it if he's sleeping. So now she can get that rabbit. What? So it doesn't even look like it's made of... okay, the golden Easter bunny apparently, okay. And over here is also one of the bones. And up here you'll find the spine of King Ellipsis. Bring it back to the Necromancer and... whoa, what? What? I just got the Starite mission complete, apparently? Huh. Apparently he's headless and he has a mop. Huh. Well, anyways, let's get to the Starite Shards, shall we? No, Starite mission! Starite mission! Flacker, you dunce. Scribble quest. Outfit your party of brave adventurers for a legendary journey! Let's begin. Prepare the adventurers for an epic quest. Provide the warrior with a weapon. Okay, warrior with a weapon. How about I give him a chainsaw? That'll seem to work, won't it? No! Why? It's a chainsaw. Okay. A fire-breathing sword. Yep. And that works. Probably because it's a sword, not because it's a fire-breathing. This rogue likes to stay outside of the fray. Give him a weapon that he can use from a distance. Okay, how about a minigun? Yep, and that works! This warlock is a master of magic. Give him a weapon that channels his magic ability. Okay, I like the idea of using an amulet to channel magic. So why can't he use... he can't use that. Why? Amulets are cool. Alright, better give him something boring like a staff. And there's that. This cleric's role is to support the team. Give her something to heal the party members. You know, funny story, my sister's actually trying on becoming a dungeon master of Dungeons and Dragons, if you know what that is. I'm old. And I'm 20. Anyways, this cleric needs something. Okay, how about a medikit? Or a med kit. Yoink! What? Then she took the warlock's staff! What? Ugh. And it's apparently playing out like an RPG, where they all take turns fighting. And apparently that warlock didn't need the staff! Okay, if they could bring back the entire party from death, that spell must be... that is really OP! That is really OP. Please nerf. Anyways, that gives us our Starite Shard. Completing the level. Bringing our total up to 45. And of course, we've got our bonus shards in this video. So let's go to Edward's farm and deal with them. This time, we will be dealing with all of the bonus shards in the tech category. There are 26 in total. So let's start, shall we? Let's start with something simple. Something you might see in a kitchen. A dishwasher. Okay, so now that's made. How about we just make some dirty dishes to go with them? You're a dish, not a discus. Now we empty it and... Okay, I fill it and... No, it's not working! Okay, maybe if I put a dirty dish in the dishwasher. Yeah, there we go! Wash, rinse, dry. There's our Starite Shard. Okay. Next up, we have this TV over here. And we can control it using a simple remote. Just take it and... we turn it on from over there. And thus it turns on a still frame of Maxwell in an action movie. Top quality entertainment, I know. Next up, we have this deaf man. He can't hear a thing. Poor guy. How about I help him with this predicament? How about I give him a hearing aid? And, sure enough, that helps him out. He can now hear again, with the aid of technology! Next up, we have this trucker over here. And we gotta communicate with him somehow. How about we do it by creating a CB radio? We use this, and there's a Smokey on your tail. That's our next Starite Shard. Next up, we have this sleeping guy over here, and we gotta wake him up somehow. So why not make him an alarm clock? And then we just use it to wake him up. Now he's an awake man. Time to go to work, bud. Next up, how about we use something that we use to call people with? A phone. Basically, all I have to do is use it and drop me a line. Our next Starite Shard. Next up, here's a thing that you use to clip your toenails. A nail clipper. And once again, all we have to do is... hold on. And all we have to do is clip this guy's toenails from 2 feet away and get another Starite Shard for it. Next up is what many people consider to be the one-armed bandit, a slot machine. Heh, can't be that hard. Why don't we interact with it? And sure enough, it doesn't even roll and it pays out. We got the jackpot, apparently! Blackjack does not condone the act of gambling. Seriously, your chances at the lottery are very, very low. Next up, we have this pencil. It's looking rather dull. How about we create a sharpener? Or no. A pencil sharpener! And all we have to do is, once again, use it for our next Starite Shard. Well, these things are straightforward, aren't they? Alright, I can still fly. Hold on. Next up, we have this kiln over here. We have to put some clay in it. And then we empty it out to make a ceramic piece of slab. Guess we should have formed it into a pot first. Next up is another thing that we use to make household items. Except instead of vases, this one makes rugs. However, we interact with it and it just spits out a rug. Just like that. Next up, we have another one of Maxwell's brothers. One who's more likely to connect with this one. A vending machine. Trust me, this one's actually functional this time. As it made jelly beans. And I didn't get the Starite Shard. Hold on. Okay, so I put it in the vending machine and... Then I interact with it and... Maybe if I used a coin? Yep, now it gives us a Starite Shard. Now, Gorge has all this yummy food to eat. But sadly, you cannot eat in this game. Next up, we have this bookie over here. And we need to give him something. How about a laptop? And sure enough, deuces are wild, wild, wild. That's our next Starite Shard there. Next up, we have the safe. Looks pretty tough to open. Yeah! Pretty tough to open my foot. Hold on. Like I was saying, here's the safe. Looks pretty tough to open. So how about we make a safe cracker? And apparently it's a bad guy who steals it. No. What? And apparently I put the safe in the money bag. Okay. Next up we have something that is very advanced in sciencey, a hadron collider. And once again, all we have to do is interact with it. And it'll create a black hole. Funny thing about black holes, a lot of things will get sucked into them. Like this. And this. And this. But strangely enough, Maxwell himself can't get sucked into a black hole for some reason. Odd. Next up for something that I really like to do, to just like mess around with, a cloning machine. Basically all you have to do here is just clone yourself and boom, you make yourself another Maxwell. But what I like to do is just stick them in there, then stick more of them in there, and then just make more of them. And you know, it's actually easier if I make it gargantuan, and just keep sticking, and just keep sticking him in there non-stop, so he keeps getting cloned forever until there's like an army of Maxwells. And then I make the cloning machine man-eating. And then he eats me! What the heck? Okay, now that that mess is cleaned up, how about we create a washing machine? And then we take some money and then put it into the washing machine. That's how money laundering works. Does it? Does it? It doesn't, does it? Huh. Next up, we have to create a fire alarm. Yeah, something that used to, well, create fire. And, of course, we have to create a fire, and it immediately begins blaring at a normal campfire that doesn't look like it has any risk of spreading. I don't know. Next up is something similar. How about we make a smoke detector? And then once again, put a fire right dab next to it. Pretty much the same effect, except it beeps only once instead of just blaring like crazy. Next up is something that you have probably seen before the computer was invented with the keyboards. A typewriter. Yep, pretty much a good old-fashioned typewriter. You have to basically, like, type it all onto a piece of paper. Not instead of printing it out on Word or something. Next up is a game that I particularly like to play when at arcades. A pinball machine. And all we have to do is just play it, and that just gives us a Starite Shard. Doesn't even show us a screen or the bumpers or the ball or anything. We don't even get to see a score! But we got our Starite Shard anyway. And that's all that matters. Next up, I feel like I should be getting some exercise. How about I make something to remedy that? A rower. No, I do not mean the buff guy. I mean a rowing machine. And there we go. Now all we have to do is ride it, and Maxwell's not doing anything. He's just sitting there with his arm outstretched. He's not even using the rower. Lazy Maxwell. Next up, we have the street lamp that's on in broad daylight. How about we fix this by turning it off? Are you afraid of the dark? Well, it kinda has to be dark for you to be afraid of it, but I digress. Next up, we have a lampshade and a baseball bat. Now, what the heck does this have to do with technology? How about we... Oh! It's a light bat. Okay. There we go, that's our next Starite Shard. Huh. And then finally, we hand off this one by creating the game of the year. Scribblenauts. Truly the best game ever. The original game that was on the Nintendo DS. Which I can't let's play at the moment because I don't have the right capture equipment. But anyways, that is everything that is in the tech. Hold on, is that everything? Nope, it's not everything actually. And then lastly, we have this mouse. And we need to find some way to get rid of it. How about we do it by creating a mouse trap? And apparently it's a trap. And thus, we get the Playing with Gadgets achievement for getting every single shard in the tech category. Next time on Scribblenauts Unlimited, we will be going to the Paper and Penitentiary. And it looks like we have quite a lot to do there. Flacker out!